What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one is going to be another look at my upgraded graded card collection. So I went back and was looking at my videos earlier today and saw that I did one of these videos about 2 months ago. I looked at every single graded card that I owned in my collection, and I counted roughly about 36 cards, and that list has changed quite a bit. So I've added a ton of cards. I've gotten a bunch of cards back from SGC, Beckett, and PSA in that time. So basically all three grading companies. And I have also sold probably about a third of the cards that were in that video. So I have quite a bit of a different list to show you guys today, and I'm very excited. There are a lot of graded cards. Like I said, I think there was somewhere around 36 cards in the last video. I didn't count all of my graded cards here that I'm going to show you today, but I think it is safely over 50 cards. And this is going to be an ever-changing list. Now, there are some cards that I don't plan on selling or getting rid of that will remain in my collection for a long time. But this will be definitely a fun video to do, every 3 or 4 months. Like I said, I did the last one about 2 months ago, and this one is right about the middle of September. So I'll probably do another one of these towards the end of 2020, and I'm sure at that time it is going to be a lot different as well. But I think these videos are fun, and always when I do these videos, I just want to remind you guys that this is in no way me trying to brag. I just, really like making these videos, and it's kind of like a snapshot of your collection at a point in time. Like I said, I went back and watched that video from 2 months ago, and it has already changed so much. So again, don't want to brag. That's not the point of this video. So please don't compare your collection to my collection. Just enjoy what you have, and there are people out there that might have one card that is worth more than all of these cards put together. So don't compare what you have to other people, just enjoy what you have. And with that out of the way, we will go ahead and do the giveaway from the last video. I'll be right back and show you all of my graded cards. All right guys, so we are ready for our giveaway from the last video. So we had the Emergent Shea, and then we had the Emergent Hero. So we have our video pulled up here. Let's go ahead and get that link. And let's pull that over to Safari and paste our link in and get our comments. So we got 165 comments. So I do appreciate everyone who watched that and commented. And now let's get our winner and see what they chose. And that's gonna be Joseph Crum. And he said, would love the hero. All right, man. Well, I would be happy to give up the hero. So if that is you, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram or an email with your address, and I'll get that shipped out. And now let's get back to our video. All right, guys, so now that the giveaway is out of the way, we are ready to go ahead and get into these cards. And as you can see, I don't have any in front of me because the stacks are too big. If I put the stacks in front of me, all you would see is just a giant mound of graded cards. So I do have these set off to the side, so I will go one by one. And I'm gonna start off with SGC. So the first 4 cards are all SGC. Now this one is a Trae Young 8.5. That is the one that I just got back in my most recent submission. Definitely not the best grade, but I really like the card, so I plan on holding on to that, even though that did get an 8.5. Really big fan of the status card, so not letting that one go. I still do have the Optic Blue Velocity LeBron, and then I do still have 2 other ones that you guys have probably seen before. So the Kobe Bryant Dazzle SGC 10 and the Giannis Dazzle SGC 10. And those are all of the SGC cards that I currently have. Now I do have some more, but those are, I'm planning on either selling them or using them as giveaways. So I only want to show cards in this video that are gonna stay in my collection at least for a little while. So 4 SGC cards, and now we are gonna move on to Beckett, and then I'll go on to PSA in the end. So first card is one that was actually given to me, and I went ahead and sent that one to Beckett just to get it, encased and protected. And this one did get an 8.5, so it's a DiVincenzo out of status, and that is actually gold to 10. So was hoping that DiVincenzo and the Bucks would have done better this year in the playoffs, but it just didn't work out. So we'll see what happens in the future with him, but happy to have that one. Really like DiVincenzo. I think he, has a lot of potential. Hopefully he will have a big year next year, but we'll see. Next one up is a Montrez rookie card, Ruby Wave. This one is numbered to 350. Did get a true gem, so love that one. And then my guy, Gardner Minshew. So I've been high on him for a while now. I'm really happy to see that he had a big week 1. So that one is the Select Field Level Silver. Kind of wish I would have picked some more Gardner Minshew stuff up, which actually, now that I say that, I do have a pretty cool Gardner card coming. So you guys might see if you can take a guess in the comments and see if you can guess what Gardner Minshew card I have on the way. I've already picked it up. It will be here in a few days. If you guys have any guesses, let me know in the comments. And then next card up is an Optic My House Kobe White BGS 10. So the only one that exists right there, only Kobe White that is. There is a Luka Holo that exists in BGS 10. Another Kobe White, we have the Prism Orange Ice, True Gem Plus. Then we have our DeAndre Hunter Kaboom, 9.5. And some of the ones that you guys have already seen or that I've showed on other videos, I'll kind of fly through. Sekou Spectra RPA to 49, 9.5. We have a Romeo Mosaic Genesis. Absolutely love the Genesis cards. I cannot wait for Mosaic Retail Football to pick up some Genesis football players, mainly my guy Lamar. I'm really going to be after those. So next one up, another card that I really like is the stained glass. And you guys can maybe barely see back there. I do have the Steph Curry back there as well, but Giannis 9.5. Really like that one. And then the newest pickup, if you guys saw my most recent repack video, then you saw I got the Darius Garland Emergent Silver. And I should have mentioned these cards are really in no particular order at all other than the different companies. So SGC, BGS, PSA, they are in absolutely no order at all. So next card is Giannis Swagger 9.5 True Gem. Like that card a lot too. The stained glass and the Swagger are probably my 2 favorite Mosaic inserts out of Hobby. And this one, I am actually seriously considering crossing this over to PSA because I do think I got robbed on this card. This one did get a 9, but it got 3 9.5s and then an 8.5 on corners. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why that got an 8.5 on corners. So I'm thinking about crossing that to PSA and seeing if that can get a PSA 10. I'm almost certainly gonna do that soon. So be on the lookout for that. I actually have a couple cards I'm thinking about crossing. I might do like a separate video on that and see, you know, what I can cross over from BGS to PSA and see if it changes at all. So LeBron Optic Fanatics 9.5. Giannis Mosaic Red True Gem Plus. That is the Hobby exclusive there. And then shout out DMZ Collectibles for that one. I still do have my Colin Sexton to 5, 9.5. And then we have a nice one here, Zion Select Silver. Pulled that out of my T-Mall box. So I was very happy about that one. And then the next 4 up are actually really cool. Honestly, if the Bucks got to the finals or even won the title, I was probably gonna list these as a lot and try to sell them together. But I think for now, I'm just gonna hold on to them and see what happens with Giannis. I do still think he is, you know, easily top couple players in the league. So I think his stuff will go back up. His stuff is down right now, but will definitely go back up in the future. But we have all of the non-numbered Prism Mosaic Giannis cards from last year. So in a 9.5. So happy to have that little collection there. And then a couple more BGS cards, just 4 more here. We have a LeBron Status Purple True Gem Plus, Zion True Gem Prism base card, and then the last couple are my guy Lamar. This is another one that I'm thinking about crossing because it did get 2 10s and 2 9s. So I might cross that over to PSA, see if they can pull a 10. And then the final one is a True Gem Lamar Prestige Heroes. So that is all for SGC and Beckett, and now we are moving on to PSA. And as you can see, another huge stack of cards. So I am gonna start with the 9s and then we'll work our way to 10s. And I did save the last couple are a couple of my favorite cards, but other than that, it's really in no order. So one that I showed recently on the channel, I got a lot of these back recently actually, but one is the Luka Threads Dazzle. Now, I'm not a big fan of PSA 9s, but this one is a very nice one. And one lesson that I have learned for sure is definitely don't let your Luka rookie PSA 10s go. And I think that trend is going to start to be true with 9s as well. Basically, if you have a Luka rookie, don't let it go because it's only going to go up. So next card is a Lamar Optic Base PSA 9. pulled that one myself. Was really hoping for a 10, but I'm okay with a 9 because, again, Lamar, it's not going anywhere. And next up are a couple LeBrons. So these are the select court sides from 18 and then 19. Did get 2 9s there. And these, even as 9s, are you know, pretty valuable cards. Now everything is down right now, but still pretty valuable. And the Gardner Minshew Prism Red Ice, I actually recently got this one back as well. Was thinking about letting that one go, but I think I am gonna hold on to that. You know, with the way Gardner played in the first game, who knows if, you know, his stuff can go crazy like Lamar's did last year. We'll just have to see. And got a couple more second-year quarterbacks here. Got Daniel Jones and Will Greer, a couple PSA 10s. So just the base Daniel Jones and then the blue wave Will Greer. And then do still have my Jamal Lascelles PSA 10 from Prism. Honestly, probably should have never graded that one. This card, it's been on eBay for quite a while and not very expensive. So if you guys are interested in that one, definitely make me an offer. I'll be willing to let that one go for cheap. Next one up is one that I really like. I should have had the tray nearby. I'm not sure where the tray, I guess, there it is. So PSA 10, Luka and Trey. If you guys saw my most recent PSA reveal, you guys know that those came back together. So I was very happy about those. And then, as I just mentioned, couple Luka rookie PSA 10s, this one out of Chronicles. I actually picked this one up from Big J Basketball, so shout out to him, Big J Basketball. And then this one I've had for a very long time, Luka Prism rookie PSA 10. And we do have our Landry Shaman. I was really hoping you know, he would have been having, you know, better playoffs. I kind of saw him as like a Fred VanVleet kind of guy, but just hasn't gotten there yet. And then DiVincenzo Optic Checkerboard. Pulled this myself, got a PSA 10, awesome. And next card is a Kobe White Prism Silver PSA 10. We have a Ja Morant Prism Base PSA 10. And then one that I recently picked up on eBay because running that PSA submission, I saw how many people sent me Ja Morant cards and how many were in absolutely horrible condition. So I was like, you know, I gotta pick one of these up for myself because these are basically 95% are in bad shape. So if you can find these for a decent price, pick these up because PSA 10s of the base Ja Morant are gonna be hard to find. And then another My House Hollow Ja Morant PSA 10. We have our lottery ticket cracked ice MPJ PSA 10. Very nice card there. And then a LeBron MVPs Mosaic PSA 10. One of my favorite LeBron cards, the Prism Mosaic from last year, PSA 10. LeBron base PSA 10. LeBron red, white, and blue PSA 10. And now we're getting into some of my favorites here. Donovan Mitchell PSA 10 red, white, and blue. I did recently let one of his base Prism PSA 10s go in I think it was mystery boxes, and I really regret it. I wish I would have held on to that one, but I did hold on to the red, white, and blue. And then we have a Luka Optic base PSA 10, Trae Young Prism Silver PSA 10, big card there. And now a couple more big ones coming up. One of my absolute favorites in my entire collection. This one and the next one are in the next one is probably top 1, and this one would be, you know, top 3, 4, 5, somewhere in there. So LeBron Net Marvels PSA 10. Really like that card. And then you guys already know what's coming up. Number 1 forever, Luka Prism Mosaic Blue PSA 10. And the pop on these is just so low. And these just do not pop up on eBay. Someone made me a pretty crazy offer not too long ago, and I'm actually really happy that I did not let it go because it has like doubled from the price that they offered. So very happy I did not let that one go. And I don't think I'm ever gonna let that one go, at least not for a very long time, because I do think I would regret it. So anyway, that is a look at all of the graded cards in my collection. I kind of had like I said, I did this video about 2 months ago, and the value I had on those cards at the time was around like $5,000. Honestly, I don't think it would be crazy to say that this is over $15,000 here, which again, not to brag, it's just kind of saying how crazy the hobby is right now and how crazy and fast things change. So, you know, a lot of the same cards like this one and the Trae Young Silver have, you know, like doubled, tripled in price since the time that I made that last one. So just absolutely crazy, but I love it. It's so much fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I definitely enjoyed going through my collection. So hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.